enough to where there's probably a lot of oxygen still on the earth, but just above the clouds, basically. Like you have to live basically on a mountain to escape the methane surface. So everybody that's living beyond on the surface of the earth that's covered in this methane cloud haze is basically just dead. Basically, animals included, everybody who breathe oxygen, all living creatures that breathe oxygen is just dead. Basically, even sea creatures from what we have been told in this movie. So all of the fishes and whales and sharks and the sea creatures die also. So yeah, it's a bummer. But you see this actor, she plays Margaret. She plays Samantha, basically Walter, Sharper Sam. She's like a young scientist. Her dad, um, Henry Walter, was the big shot scientist that I guess predicted this all would happen, but basically just encourage people to stay on Earth, not to leave Earth. Basically, the plot is that the human race is basically just leaving. Earth is unlivable. This methane um atmosphere is just taking over, and people can't live that way, can't breathe. So we're off to Process Centauri, I guess. On another Earth-like planet. I don't know how they plan on surviving and getting there, but I guess it's they had future technology to get them off the planet, so I guess they came up with a way to get them to Process Centauri, which is another Earth planet. Basically Earth-like planet. But basically, the human race has vacated Earth, and Mr. Henry Walton is trying to get people to stay and basically adapt to the methane. Um, this is not. All right, my biggest bone about it is, all right, Dr. Walton, you want people to adapt and breathe methane, but you have to know that a lot of people will die. Like people, it's not easy to adapt. Evolution takes hundreds, if not thousands, of years. So it's basically essentially asking the human race to risk it all, risk it as a race, of survival. That you may actually die trying to adapt to this methane, and I mean, there's no guarantee that that's gonna work. Adapting to this methane atmosphere. It shows a few scenes where they take a pig out, and the pig is actually breathing in the methane, but later succumbs to it and die. I guess. Well, they do say that the pig died. They don't specify how, but they lead you to believe that the methane finally killed the pig. So it's like if the animals don't survive, how in the hell are humans supposed to just adjust to this atmosphere? So it gets kind of weird like that, just like all science fiction films does, but it actually makes some sense to where how Miss Sam Walton gets up on a mountain and survive. And has a house up there above the cloud methane atmosphere. She gets up to the oxygen rich atmosphere on the mountain where she lives. She has a little house, her equipment, and everything. But somehow, the methane atmosphere can reach up there also because when it have a couple of scenes where it rained, and the way she could tell that the methane is in the air is by fire. Fire changes a different color in the methane atmosphere, which is that I like that. That I think that was she is. But yeah, you have this character Samantha Walton. She's trying to have this long-term relationship with this guy. A long distance relationship, I say, with this guy. Elon or Elo, whatever his name was. Yeah, he's a guy that's basically off to Process Centauri to live on a different planet or just live in a Earth. I mean, live in a space ship, I guess, the space station, whatever the race has concocted for humans to survive at. I mean, the story is interesting. I may be rambling on from trying to explain it to you guys, but it's actually pretty interesting. I liked it. I'm a sci-fi fan, so I actually liked it. Anthony Mackie plays Micah. Basically, he had a family, and actually, it was one of those people that listened to Dr. Henry Walton and try to adapt to this methane atmosphere on Earth, and lost his family boy. So he's looking for revenge, actually looking to kill Dr. Henry, but Sam instead, and they forge a little relationship, and you have to watch the rest to see what's up. I don't even know what Tom Payne did in the film. Maybe he played, I think he played the horse of Eli. That's what it was. Um, but look, it's a good sci-fi flick. It's not terrible. It's not bad. Yeah, just basically human survival, and Sam Walton, the female Samantha Walton, just trying to hold on to Earth and don't want to leave. Watching the movie, I felt like, well, I empathize with her. But, who wants to leave Earth? Who wants to leave your planet to live in space, on a space station at that? So she's like the only, it kind of made it, trying to make her look crazy by being the only one that was willing to stay. Her father even was trying to, Mr. Henry Walter was even trying to tell her to leave, and I want you to leave because I don't want you to be alone. Nobody else is gonna stay. If they do stay, they're probably gonna die. Even though I told them to stay because I want humans to evolve. But whatever. But he wants her to basically have a relationship with somebody, and not a relationship with anybody else, and not just be the only one stuck on Earth alone. But I guess that's what the Micah guy came is for. That's what he came here for. But look, it's a pretty good sci-fi flick. I will watch it again. It was a book before it was turned into a movie, so I tend to lean towards films like this. I think it's a pretty good movie. That's my rating on it. Good movie also. It could have been better. I think if the plot was a little bit more interesting, interesting. Interesting. I'm sorry, not talking right at all today. But the plot was a little interesting and built up to where you could buy into the fact that the Earth is just not the Earth no more, and this is gone. There's no chance of survival there. You can see everybody just leaving in the space station, going to a process tutorial or whatever planet, Earth-like planet, and live somewhere else, or just a natural revolution of the human species, just going somewhere else and trying to evolve on different planets, or just a natural exploration type project. But it's like the worst happened, and now everybody wants to leave. I just kind of, stuff like that just kind of gets at me a little bit. I want the human race to be more of an explorer type instead of let's just pack up and leave this dump. You know what I mean? So, but that didn't bog down the story at all. What bogged it down was, it had some basic issues. I think the whole Micah thing where he lost his family and was trying to come kill Dr. Walden, but they kind of didn't make that clear. That it was okay, but it kind of was like a slow crawl to the end, to where all of a sudden, spoilers for both of these movies. I should have said that at the beginning. I'm sorry, people, but spoilers to where she actually at the end, able to breathe this atmosphere, this methane atmosphere with her new kid, because her Michael, of course, had sex. One of the plot parts. Plot parts. Um, yeah. They had sex. Anyway, this movie was directed by Jonathan Halbert. I really don't know too much about him, but it wasn't a bad sci-fi flick. I just keep saying that. It was a good movie. I want to put it up to good movie. Bad. It would have been bad if not for the sci-fi element of it on my ratings. I'm a sci-fi fan, so I'm gonna push it up to good. It received a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is a little higher than Polar, but I actually think in between the two films, I want to give them both a draw, but that I would say that Polar is actually the better film, only because it's a little bit more action than Polar, and Polar is not a slow crawl like IO can be. You know what I mean? IO kind of slows down in the middle of the film and it falls down a little bit, so that kind of traps you into it. But on Polar, just the action is just almost nonstop. It does slow down, but not as slow as IO. Also about Polar. Polar also was like I said, a good movie. Directed by Jonas Alcalor. I don't know too much about him neither. But yo, Polar and it's from the books. It came from a graphic novel also. Like I said, when you watch Polar, it's a lot similar to John Wick without Keanu Reeves. But Mads Mikkelsen, hey, he's just as good as Keanu Reeves in this film. But I think he doesn't have as much around him as Keanu Reeves does in John Wick. That's the biggest difference. But other than that, look, Polar is a good movie. You have to watch it twice. You should watch it twice. I recommend watching it twice. Um, to like this film. It's one of those. Look, it's produced by Dark Horse Entertainment, so that should tell you a lot about it. But Polar, look, Polar and IO, two movies I rate good on my Spectrum meter. Netflix is kicking these movies out, doing a good job on 'em, man. Hey, I applaud Netflix. Good job, Netflix. All right. Now we're gonna dive into the sports aspect of Know the Reviews. Yeah, we got to get into the sports, man. My Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans. What should they do with this Anthony Davis problem? Um, Honestly, this Anthony Davis trade problem. I don't want to make it seem like Anthony Davis is a problem to the team. In my thoughts, I think. And by the way, I watched the Pelicans and Houston Rocket game, a game that I did plan on watching, but I saw it came on last night, so I sat back and watched it. I thought it'd be interesting to see how the players react, towards all this news of Anthony Davis leaving and everything. And they played their hearts out. Big ups to the Pelicans stepping up without Anthony Davis. That's what I like to see. Yeah, they actually stepped their game up. True Holiday had a great night. He played defense all James Harden. I mean, the Pelicans as a team doubled and even sometimes triple team James Harden at time, and which should be done. Play excellent defense, which the Pelicans haven't played a lot in the season, but they did last night. They still a little bit too careless with the ball, especially the Frazier kid at point guard way too careless with the ball, but I mean, he actually made some good plays too. Jaleel Okafor, man, he was a pleasant surprise. I mean, he's somebody I always knew that could play, but he stepped it up last night. And I would like to see that out of him more this season. I would like to see him be a lot more consistent than he have been in this past NBA career. I believe in Jaleel Okafor. I think he could. I think he could ball, and I want to see him ball. But what the Pelicans should do. I would say that my New Orleans Pelicans, should just hold down the fort. They should keep going strong. If you can move Anthony Davis and get everything that you want, like young players from the Lakers, I say do it. But if not, then I mean, if you think you could get a better deal from the Celtics, then hold on to them until the end of the season. It's no real big rush. But I mean, just from what I think is gonna happen, I think he wants to go to LA. And even his Rich Paul, his agent, has said that much that he would only sign with LA. It doesn't mean that the Pelicans have to trade him to LA. It just means that, that's where he's intended on going. And if you're gonna make that move, then I want 5 players and a first round pick. Straight up and down. At least 5 players in the first round pick. And let's keep the season rolling. Let's keep going forward and try to win some playoff games this year. And we got past the first round last year, so let's get to the second round this year. But in no means should the Pelicans tear everything down and rebuild. Do not do that, Pelicans. You have a nice core. You got True Holiday. You got Julius Randle. You got Mirotic. You got some pieces around you. If you just add some more young players that could ball, I think the Pelicans will be all right. But no means I'm saying they just should make this trade right now with the Lakers. They can't sit up on it. They wait and